Alrighty, man, what is going on, everybody? King Recon here. I'm testing out this new camera, so if this video comes out weird, you already know what happened. You already know what happened. I don't know how the audio is going to sound. I don't even know how the video is going to sound. But I haven't read Gintama, man, in 2 weeks, and I greatly do apologize to any and all of my fellow Gintama followers, man. It's been hurting me. And it's like, man, I've been missing out on the greatness. I usually like have like a little thing where I love watching the episodes on my own, right? And I haven't even been able to do that. So hold on, let me just make sure I actually press the record button right quick, man. Because look, this thing is weird. I've never had a camera like this. Alright, screw it. If it's not recording, oh well. We'll use the audio. Alright, man. Oh, so this was the week whenever I had I already saw this, the cover page, and I think I saw the color page too. I think I had the color page saved. Tama Quiz, the big event, of course, for 2017. We already know, so it's the damn live-action movie adaptation. Which, well, let me go ahead and talk about live-action movie adaptation right quick. I'm gonna watch it because it's Gintama, but I really wanted a third animated movie. I think Gintama's second movie is one of the greatest films I've ever watched, you know, in anything, you know, non-animated or animated. So I seriously wanted a third movie, like even if it was like Many Zakura, but it was like for the Shogun arc, or if it was just a brand new story that we hadn't seen yet, just with all the awesome characters we haven't seen in so long. I just and it'll be live action, so it is what it is. I don't know what arc they're gonna do, or what they're planning to do, or what it is, but it's gonna be Gintama. So I'm gonna watch it, and I hope that they do a good job, so that some people who watch this adaptation will want to get into the actual animated series. So we'll hope for the best and see what happens there. But I've never really been a big live action movie guy, especially when it comes to series that have an animated adaptation first. But it is what it is. We'll see what happens. It's Gintama, so I'm gonna end up enjoying it probably anyway. Yeah, and then here's that. Let me make this full screen. I don't know why it's not full screen. Yeah, man, look at Shoyo in the back, and he's looking right there at the Yodozuya. The moment of the decisive battle has finally arrived. To celebrate the entrance into a new arc and the announcement of the live-action movie center color page. The beginning of the final arc, man. Oh, and are these the actors? I remember seeing these pictures earlier in the week, and there's something spelled out by Sorachi here. I can't tell. He took his troll to get the quarter. In order to overcome those countless deaths and countless births, and we see Shoyo, man, being hung, Utsuro captured. I created countless selves. I made countless Utsuros, but even after dying and being reborn over and over, the pain didn't end. No matter how I resisted trying to change my bloodstained destiny, my suffering didn't end. Yo, that last chapter that I read was an amazing chapter. I just remember what happened in that chapter. With the freaking ending and it was incredible. Absolutely incredible. So I killed Azutsura, immersing myself in slaughter, on and on, trying to become human. And as Yoshida Shoyo, resisting on and on to try to stop slaughter and change to become human. Let me make sure this thing is recording. I'm sorry. I really do feel paranoid here with this new camera. All right. I think it's good. I think it's good. I seriously do not even know what this thing. And as Yoshida Shoyo, resisting on and on to try to stop slaughter and change to become human. To kill all of me, and look at Utsuro, he's sitting there carrying Shoyo's head like and he's holding Tensuzan Getsu in the other hand, and put an end to everything. God, this is an incredible panel. This is an incredible panel, dude. Just on and on, try to stop, and then put an end. He's carrying his head. Oh man, is he again looking up, Sugi? You know the truth. In other words, Utsuro, your goal is the demise of your immortal self. If that is the case, it's this bastard. The green. Oh no, is this the green bastard, or is it the one all the way over there on the left? So with the red eyes and he's green. If that is the case, then that is a pity. We will investigate that power, and if we can make use of it, we, the universe, will seek further evolution. If you find a way to kill me, I don't mind if you chop my body into pieces and do an analysis of every last drop of blood. Dang, yo. That's seriously how much that man wants to die. I just want you to stop my heart. I'm a man that does not know how to end his own life. But as for how to tear my arms from these shackles, and how to put an end to your ridiculous games you call experiments, I am quite knowledgeable. Dang, you see him, he's focused, you see his eyes, they're brimming. He's determined, son. Because he's backed into a corner, and he understands his body better than anyone, being with it for thousands of years. So, he's confident. He's definitely confident in the situation. But just let me read that piece of dialogue once more. And how to put an end to your ridiculous games you call experience. I'm quite knowledgeable. But it's just the focus Sorachi puts on his eyes here, man. It's incredible. In fact, I would say I'm the most knowledgeable on how to end just about any life on Earth besides my own. And if someone desired this immortal power, I also know how to give it to them. You don't need to know anything this dramatic. If you have an interest in my power, then I am more than willing to cooperate. But in return, I want you to give me power as well. Enough power to destroy me. Yo, this final arc's gonna be insane. That person used his own immortality as bait to get into the bosom of the Tendoshu, and before long climbed his way up to that position of prominence. The Tendoshu greatly sought after Utsuro's power, but far greater was their fear of him. I bet. And like if Utsuro himself didn't even know how to stop himself, what hope did they have? All right, what hope? Oh man, dude, this man is a living cheat code. It was surveillance that was given the name appeasement. The Tendoshu gave that person that status, but they did not go as far as giving him the rights that came with it. The special rights that no one in the entire universe but the Tendoshu possess. That is the power to control the Altana at will. Oh, really? I'm not sure if that was stated before in the series, but that's quite interesting. The special rights that no one in the entire universe but the Tendoshu possess. The power to control the Altana at will. At will. That is what Utsuro sought. The Altana Preservation Society, or in other words, the Tendoshu, is an organization that manages planets, power, their Altana, and wields enormous power because they are in sole possession of it. Okay, that's something that I believe. It was pretty much common sense, but just to know that they are an organization that manages like each planet's Altana, not just the Earth's, but to like they basically go to and manage the galaxies, and they go around. And they're like the empire, the galactic empire of freaking the Gintama universe. That's quite interesting. I really do wonder the difference in some Altanas. I really do. On each planet, there are events called holes or dragon holes, which are controlled by gates. Gates get open, cannot be activated or stopped without the Tendoshu. What makes that possible is the carved seals on their palms called keys. Oh man, these carved seals on their palms called keys. They are proof only given to the highest echelon of the organization, the Tendoshu, as well as codes that can open and close those gates. So the only way to open those gates, because you can't get past these without the Tendoshu. So that's pretty interesting. Just look at that thing on their hands. I will refrain. Hold on one sec. I will refrain from going into the exact process, but the consensus of the entire Tendoshu is required in order for one to obtain a key. And once a key is engraved, it is impossible to remove. At the moment a key is engraved, a circuit connects from it to the heart, and if this is torn off, it will lead to death. Also, in the event that one who possesses a key dies, the key will vanish. Damn, so it's like you can't just kill the owner and cut off his arm and use it. That's actually pretty smart, no lie, because somebody would have already done it. Especially if some of them had the power of the on the Altana, same thing as Utsuro, we can regenerate limbs. It's you can just pass around your arm to everyone. Like a key. In other words, without official permission from the Tendoshu, it is impossible to obtain a key. Utsuro cannot control the Altana, or so it was thought. Did you receive notification, Utsuro? While you were out on your campaign, quite an alarming event occurred. The Altana of planet Tanko has gone out of control. The gate and the terminal were annihilated in an instant. The organization branch managing it was destroyed as well. We do not have a firm grasp on the level of the damage, but we believe it to be a devastation of a level unprecedented in the organization's history. Holy crap. That junk said it annihilated in an instant. What caused such an event? Such an accident? It was no accident. We received notification before the loss of control occurred that those at the gate were defending against a military unit of an unknown identity. This was clearly a rebellion against us. So you say that the loss of control was man-made? In that case, the only ones who could do such a thing are... Yes. Those who possess a key to freely manipulate the Altana. We, the Tendoshu. If there's a traitor among us, then where would he get a military unit that would obey such a person? It is true that seeing as we are in possession of the gates, every country they are under our control. And as it was a gate which was taken hostage, there is none among us that would do such a thing. But as that military force was not attached to any particular country, it could have, for example, isn't like the pirates you came into possession of, Utsuro. Oh my! In this case, that's the space pirates, not my space pirates. Not the ones from my story. Even though they probably would do something like that. In this campaign, you were on the Harusame under your jurisdiction. Your goal was to use them to clean up some rebel forces, was it not? What were the results? Not only did you not return carrying the heads of the insurgents, you lost half of the Harusame forces under your command. But if that lost half of the Harusame was used for a different objective, and this battle itself was bait meant to deceive us of the Tendoshu, as you're going to move in the other half of Harusame to capture the Chanko Gate, making the Altana go out of control and destroying the planet was your true goal. I wouldn't doubt it, man. Yo, Utsuro. I mean, the thing is that this man, his wisdom, his experience, and how long he's been here, his ability to manipulate so many others, and the ability to carry out so many different plans and to think up so many of these plans, I really wouldn't put it past him. I really wouldn't put it past Utsuro to come up with something like this. That is quite something, though. That is quite something. That's the cool Utsuro. How did you steal the key? And then look at his face. He's savage. You just see a savage expression. He's just looking at him. Oh man, I have not stolen a thing. I have simply given that immortal blood, just as all of you desired. And in exchange for that immortality, you all have let go of quite a bit. The keys no longer belong only to you. If it's taken, you die. If you die, it is lost. Those keys which were supposed to never to be taken off the premises, became things that do not die even if taken, things that are not lost even in death. Indestructible keys. I picked up a key that you all draw. What? So you actually can do it. Man, Utsuro, he seriously planned it out then. It was really, really well thought out. Because that's the thing that I was talking about earlier. And this is literally what happened. He cut off somebody's arm, and now he's using it as a key. Let's pass it around. Let's make clones of this. Yeah, let's give it around to every single person in the army, man. You want to enter? Here's a hand. They could just regenerate it anyway. Indestructible keys, man. I wonder how old that one is in particular. You bastard. Could it be? Who would hand out a key over to that man? Do you know just what those keys are? You all desired far too much blood. My blood is undoubtedly immortal blood, but that blood only first becomes stable when it flows in an immortal body. So even if you obtain the blood, your bodies are not immortal. It's like pouring boiling magma into a brittle container. And what's more, you all filled yourselves to the brim with it. The containers, your bodies are beginning to dissolve, no? Not just your arms, but 4 longer legs, and your heads will fall off as well. Yeah, he's laying the smackdown, man, with his words. Dog, he's telling them, man, you got this long to go. Containers are beginning to dissolve. No, not just your arms, but maybe 4 longer legs, and your heads will fall off as well. But even if you taste enough pain to make your souls disappear, you cannot die. It cannot end until those bodies completely rot away. This man has a freaking cowboy expression on his face, man. The look of a savage. Utsuro, you bastard! You told me that if I gave you a key, you would find a way to save us. Did you intend to break our deal? What's going to happen to our bodies if they're left like this? There's just some unknown language above him. Madness that there were this many traitors. So then regarding stolen keys, there are some, quite a few in fact. I expect you will receive notifications soon with the exact same number of keys that you all have lost. Is the number of planets that have been destroyed. Yo, Utsuro's a savage! He's on some Byakuran stuff, man. Conquering worlds! And those who survived will think that they will never forgive us at Tendoshu. Those on other planets will think that we cannot be entrusted with the gates. They'll be here before long to Earth, where we the Tendoshu dwell. You bastard. Do you intend to start a universe-scale war? Oh, he does, man! I have a monster that this planet created. As long as I devour the Altana that drifts around this world, I cannot die. My suffering, your suffering, and the enormous amount of suffering that countless to manifest again and again on this planet will not end as long as this planet exists. So then all we need to do is put an end to the planet. Yo, he really is. Yo, Utsuro's a savage. So it's a save the planet type deal, which means that this arc's gonna have a countdown and everything, man. This arc's gonna be very intense. Loosen the Altana from the controls of Tendoshu and bring a universe-scale loss of control and war. That is Utsuro's goal. Disciples of Shoyo. Yoshida Shoyo lost his fight against that person, Utsuro, but that resistance created you all. That soul is still there. Man, that freaking panel hurts every time I see it, yo. You, the ones that resist, defeat Utsuro. When it shows Gin looking up, man. He's determined. The greatest battle ever begins. Thank God I have another chapter. Thank God I have another chapter. Lesson 595. Yoshida Shoyo lost the fight with the self inside him. And I love this panel right here, you know, with both of them back to back. Because they're so similar yet so different, you know. Let me make sure the camera's still rolling. I don't trust this camera, man. I don't know what it is. Alrighty, I'm at 16 minutes right now. Alright. Holy crap. Almost fell. Got a little excited. Gintama greatness, man. But that resistance created you all, his disciples. That it did, man. That it did. That it did. Oh, where's my headphones? Where's my headphones? Hope. Damn, yo, this chapter's called Hope. Lesson 595. I haven't listened to a Gintama soundtrack in so long, yo. I gotta put something in. Let me put in the Yoshida Shoyo one. Let me see. Oh man. Ready. Put that one in. Put the volume right here. God, I love this soundtrack. That soul is still here. You, the ones that resist, defeat Utsuro. Before everything ends, you must put an end to that person. Damn, yo, you see fleets, like galactic empires, man. They're all heading towards Earth, yo. They are mad, they're pissed. They want to put an end to the Tendoshu. Whether he was your master or not, you must go without fear and without hesitation. Look at my man's concert, I can't lie. He's looking good right here. So Sugi. And fight from your hearts, man. My boy Gintoki in a great panel. Once again, Sorachi really knows how to use the white backgrounds really well. He truly does. Shots fired at Bleach, but it's facts. It's facts. I lost sight of where my own soul was. I couldn't fight for Sensei, for that man, or for myself. If it were possible, if I could redo it then. Oh man, come on, oh bro, man. I lost sight of where my own soul was. I couldn't fight for Sensei, for that man, for myself. If I could redo it, I hate Sorachi, man. Son. And it shows a panel. The music cue was perfect, bro. Oh man, and it shows adults over. What could have been? it shows Obro with Sugi and Gin and up there. It shows what could have been. Yo, that's a sad panel. All right, man. I don't trust this camera. I think it cut me off in the middle of me giving a freaking speech for Obro, man. So I was like, you know what? I had take everybody ready to go to everything, but I was like, damn it. Seriously, I was giving a sermon on Obro's character, and thing caught me off, man. I was like, you know what? Screw this camera. So let me just start this soundtrack. Right back onto the page, yo. Obro, man, smiling in death, bro. What a character, man. You know, that would make a lot of sense after that massive sermon I gave, but, you know, screw the camera. Screw that damn camera. I'm not gonna do it again. Oh, man, it wouldn't come out right. And Takatsuki's just looking down, man. He walks towards him. Appears like he's putting something inside. He took him. Let's go. Yo, his crew is shook. Takatsuki, man, he's carrying over, man. Bruh, I didn't expect this. I can't lie to you, yo. I thought Takatsuki was gonna leave him, dude. This isn't his resting place. I don't know if it'll be next to his master, next to his disciples, but we're going home to Shoka Sonjoku, man. Chill, bro. Sorachi, why? I don't understand why. Oh, God. But we're going home to Shoka Sonjoku. Yo, Takatsuki made my eyes itch, man. Son, this man's making me sick. Wow. First, he carries him. And he says this isn't his resting place. I don't know if it's next to his master or the disciples, but we're going home to Shoka Sonjoku for the final lesson, yo. Sorachi, man, you gotta take it easy, bro. You gotta take it easy on the soul. I'm saving that panel. By the way, that's a way now. Nothing's changed. The one that killed their personality called Shoyo may have been Utsuro. But while Shoyo was putting up a desperate struggle to repress Utsuro inside him, the one that drove him to the point where he left an opening that Utsuro took advantage of was us disciples. There's no need to worry. I'll be back with all of you very soon, so until then, our comrades, everyone protect them for me, okay? We didn't listen to Shoyo's own words telling us not to follow him. We entered a battle that exposed our comrades to danger, yo, the war. They went into like swimwear. Let me make sure this thing didn't cut me off again. Alright, it's still recording. This dang piece of crap. What is it? And the one that gave him the final death that awakened Utsuro was me. Kintoki's acknowledging it, man. He's acknowledging it. The one that ended Shoyo and gave birth to Utsuro was us. And it shows that this man was holding his head, dude. He's a savage. But back then, thank you God, stop showing these battles, man. 519, you know, I remember 519 around a year and a half ago, and I still can't get over it. It's like, this is crazy. Who can? He still said that. He took no notice of his own looming death, looked at me, and I'm certain he smiled. Perhaps Sensei knew that this is what would happen. That eventually this monster inside of him will become such an enormous shadow that he himself, as well as the entire planet, will be devoured by it. And maybe so he could leave behind a hope in this world to resist against that darkness. So when he found Gin, man, he created Shoga Sonjoku. All those times from training, man, I cannot be defeated by a monster's sword. You need to, with your human sword, become stronger than me. Looking death in the face. Oh god, here we go again, man. To see the damn 519, man. There was no fear or sadness reflected in that man's eyes. What was reflected in there was someone who, even if he had to step over his master's corpse, would try to protect that hope. Shoga Sonjoku. Someone who would try to protect that soul. It was the form of his greatest hope, you, Sakata Gintoki, man. This final arc is gonna be fire! Good, I'm telling you, man, Gintoki vs. Utsuro is gonna be out of this world emotional, man. I can't even comprehend it. Stop. He has to stop, yo. This panel gets me every time. I don't understand. I don't know why. And that's why that person smiled at you. Shows him in the present. The resistance of the man Yoshida Shoyo created all of you. And your resistance created us, your comrades. Yo, and it's showing flashbacks to the beginning of the series. Sorachi, stop! And it's showing the timeline too, from him going to prison, then Otose finding him, and then again in the first chapter, and just meeting Kagura. What, bro? This is insane! There's not just one hope anymore, don't you think? What did that resistance create? How about we show exactly what that is to the two Yoshida Shoyos? And it shows Katsura and oh my god, of course the soundtrack would play. And it shows Kagura in front of her mother's grave. Are you going? That planet may end up being destroyed, so it's nice to see you and Rose standing up. Actually, I guess go back would be the right way to say it. I say at this point that planet is what's home to you. As your father, I want to stop you, but I also don't want to be a father that quibbles with his daughter about giving a bride to another planet. Say anything about becoming a bride. Could you tell something to him, Gintoki, for me? Utsuro isn't immortal. There's a way of beating him. So try to hold on until I find it. And if anything happens to the bride, I'll kill him along with Utsuro. I love you, Bozu, man. Papi, your mom sent me away. She said I didn't have the arms or the worthiness to hit my kids on the head anymore. There was still something left for me to do, man. You stop it. I'm still not sure what that is yet. With arms like this, I'm sure I could pick up some rocks or crystals that are lying on the ground. I can at least use arms like these for picking up flowers for your mom. Those are not the flowers mommy likes. Quit nitpicking, flowers all the same thing. That's the way I feel. Though I'm impressed you remember that. I remember too when I saw that. We still have things left we can do, yes? Wait, hold on. Did Kamui leave that? I wouldn't be surprised. Yo, Kagura looks older here, right? Like, is it just me? Or in this panel, she's talking to you both, is she really... Oh, yeah, Kamui, yeah, right here, yeah, Kamui's walking away. It took me a while to see it, but it was definitely Kamui. Man, Kamui AwesomeSauce. But Kagura really looks older here. I don't know if it's the way that Sorachi drew her in this panel, but she real deal looks older here. Oh, man, the family, dude. And then we see the fleet going right above. You see Kagura looking down with Sadaharu and Shinpachi. As they prepare for the final battle, man. Kamui's looking out. That's a beautiful Kamui panel. Takatsugi. Bensai! Katrin Elizabeth, Sakabona Butsu, and Shosuke-chan. Samurai Country. It's been a long time since our country was called that. The sky that samurai used to look up, and at that made dreams run through their heads. Now it's filled the ships of strange lands flying through it. And the cities where samurai once swaggered, foreigners now walk there with cocky attitudes. But the samurai is still alive here, and now the samurai's final battle begins. The story enters its final chapter. And that's the end, man. Wow, so the same way that we started off the series, we're ending it into where, you know, we had our life, our peaceful life, and then it was overtaken. You know, that same narration that started off the series. Let me make sure this thing isn't cutting me off again. Alright, still going. But the same thing, man. Being overrun by these extraterrestrial beings trying to take over your planet. And, man, now it's happening again. This time they're going in there after, once again, after the Altana. This time specifically for the Tendoshu. So, yo, this is about to be a universe scale where everyone's going to be involved in this. The final arc, man. Yo, I don't know how to feel about this. Yo, no, first of all, 594 was a great chapter. But 595, man, yo, Sorachi has to chill. Alright, he has to take it easy, man. The Obro stuff was enough. But then he continued to hit me with feels upon feels. This was a perfect ending to the last arc. Perfect segue into this new arc, dude. God, Takatsuki, man, holding him, dude. And then Gin, bro. That last fight's gonna be amazing, man. I promise you. Gintoki versus Utsuro is going to be godlike. It's Shoka Sonjaku, man. Yo, the Takatsuki battle was incredible. That was some chapter 520 stuff, man. And I just don't know, man. This final arc, because I don't want Gintama to end, but I also want it to end on a great note. And the way that it's going, it's an end on a phenomenal note, an emotional note, because that's the way Sorachi does it best. But it's going to end on a very, very emotional note, man. I'm sad just thinking about it. Gosh. No lie, for this chapter, I probably would have teared up. If I wasn't worried about this stupid camera, and I would have stayed immersed, I probably would have teared up, yo. Just the level of emotion in this chapter was absolutely insane. But, hope, man. I mean, we're about to enter the final arc, dude. I can't believe I'm saying this, yo. We're entering Gintama's final arc. I know a new chapter is supposed to come out. I believe it's on Saturday or Sunday. I wonder how this arc's about to go, man. They're about to go back to Earth. We're gonna see the Shisegubi again, man. I can't wait to see them. The Shisegubi, Tama, Madao, freaking Tsukuyo. Oh, I can't wait, man. It's gonna be awesome. So I'll see you guys at an awesome day. I think I'm done here for today. Thank you for being patient with me. Gintama AwesomeSauce, man. It's ending soon, man. It's ending, and I don't know how to feel about this, man. I really don't. But wow, what a chapter, dude. I'm still emotional. I'm gonna post that picture on Twitter, and then I'm gonna go straight into the next video. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna simply post a picture, and I'm out of there. You guys have been awesome today. Gintama greatness, man. Freaking Gintama greatness. Gintama, ladies and gentlemen. We're entering its final arc. Let's receive every chapter as a blessing, because we seriously don't know how many chapters we have left. Man, dude, what an amazing ending to that arc. Truly.